Hey guys, Paul here from Running Injury Free Revolution. I'm here with Will and Sarah and the crew from Logan River Park Run. Hey guys. And we just wanted to talk about hip flexor length again because it's really important. Will talks a lot about Z syndrome. And what's Z syndrome, Will?
Z syndrome is about your shape of your body. So if you don't have a good position through the hips, you start to form a Z shape. So you start to hyperflex through the hips and through the knees, but having that hyperflexion through the hips starts to make you overwork the hip flexors and also makes you overwork the lower body and increase those pressures on your lower body, so increasing your chances of injury.
So that's what we're talking about, which is trying to keep length through upper body, but particularly hip flexors. We try and steal length from everywhere to optimise performance and to stay injury free. So we're going to have a look at a really good way to stretch out those hip flexors that most of you guys wouldn't know about the Thomas test. So we're going to check this right next. So yeah, basically knee to chest, so up like that. So you hold it yourself, and then we'll just have a look at that. So basically, we're pretty much sitting on 90 degrees there, so that just gives us an idea of how tight those hip flexors are. And Will's okay. Cool, mate. So now we will stretch it. And one of the things that people forget about, do you want to slide up just a bit, Will? One of the things people forget with your hip flexors is that it's iliopsoas, which means that you've got your psoas that comes sort of T12 right down into lesser trochanter, but you've got this iliacus, this big sort of flat muscle that comes into and is a component of your hip flexor as well. So very, very hard to get to, very hard to stretch. And what we do is we use a seat belt to distract it, and we tuck him under. So high up, if you want to.
Yep, good.
And we clip it on. So this is how we do it in the clinic, guys. And then we're just going to distract. So I've got him below the knee, below the hip and above the hip, and I'm just pulling backwards. So I'll distract. We'll hold that for a couple of seconds, and then we'll relax off. And then we'll do another one, and then relax off. Comfy, mate?
Yeah.
And we'll do one more. We'll hold it. So usually feels really good, this one. Cool, and we'll check that again. So we'll go into that perch position. Yep, cool. And yeah, right. Yeah, do you want to come forward a bit? Cool. And then down. And we'll have a look at that. So now we can get him about another 10-15 degrees there. So really good way to increase that hip flexor length. So thanks, Will. So if you think about your Z syndrome and sort of starting to get, particularly as you get tired, you're starting to sort of sink down. That's what we see, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
It's awful. What type of runner you are, if it's 8K or 20K, people will start to, we talk about that flat tire type of runner. So we need length through hip flexors. We need it through all other areas as well.
Yeah.
So iliacus, really good one just to look at distracting. That's how we do it in the clinic. I'm going to show you guys how to do it yourselves pre-race and also as a recovery type of strategy in part 2. So stay tuned. Guys, I'm Paul from Running Injury Free Revolution with Will and with the Logan Park Runners. Hey guys. Check us out at rifrev.com.